Okay. Well, let's see if this works. Yep, let's see if this works. All right. And we're in a commercial. Yes! Fuckers. So I'm putting you right over here, so I have to do this. Okay. Alright, ladies and lords and ladies of fate, this is just gonna piss me off. Tonight is just not my night. Tomorrow isn't much better. Okay, I think we're done from break, right? Nope. I'm just gonna let this run.
Okay, I can barely hear you.
Okay, I'm gonna turn that up then. Settings. Or how about now? Better?
That's better. It's fine on the channel.
Okay.
I just can't really hear you here.
Oh, that's fine. I'm gonna do this, and I think I have to give you a screen capture, don't I? Change share screen. Share an OBS Studio because I hate it. There, that should do it. Okay, I'm just gonna say hello to all you lords and ladies. Oh, well, no, not lords and ladies. All you architects of fate. We're going through rebranding. We're having a kind of a bit of a soft launch here because OBS decided to wipe out a bunch of stuff on me. And I don't know where some of my items are anymore. And that's okay. My name is Simon, and welcome. You have once again found yourselves in the self-proclaimed only Twitch TTRPG stream that allows you, the viewer, to significantly impact the flow of the story for free. You can change this flow by using the redeem command in chat and spending fate chips. What are fate chips, you ask? Why, they are loyalty points that you earn just by watching, following, hosting, subscribing, or engaging with us in chat. Use your fate chips to alter skill rolls, heal your favorite players, introduce custom items, or make the players say or sing interesting things. You can even create random encounters as part of the story. You are the architect of our fate. In this evening, we have another installment. This is our season 2, Rufus.
Wow, I didn't even know we had a season 1.
I know, and unlike some shows that we'll get to later, we will have we're streaming a second season. Welcome to Cookie Trek, and I play the character. What?
I can hardly wait to see what happens.
I can. I can wait. It's not going to be a great time, technically. I play the character Lieutenant Noob and eat cookies with Rufus. Tonight we're using Star Trek Adventures by Modifius as a solo play, and using the Mythic Game Emulator to sort through any questions that may come up during our show. Tonight's story is called Is This Really the Season 2 Opener? In which we must do the following. We must steal the ship. The ship is also hijacked. And there's also a Starfleet inspection. So all of those things are story themes that we will have to touch on at some point during our broadcast. And where is my... Yeah, this is annoying. I've got to go find my... Gotta go back and find my stuff. Hey, you know something that's not annoying, Rufus? It's cookies.
Yeah, cookies are always there when you need them.
So you want to tell us about our cookies? Because apparently, you know, we now have a giant cookie because I lost half of the templates. So there's our cookie, folks.
There it is. And we did take a trip to go to IKEA, and that's where we got these cookies. The brand is called Kafferep, which I looked up, and that's Swedish for coffee party.
For what?
So I suspect these might go really well with coffee, although I'm not drinking coffee right now. They are very tasty little cookies with raspberry flavored filling. And if you are any of our fans in the UK, you might think that these are a little bit like Jammy Dodgers, which is one of my favorite kind of cookies, and they are like that, except these little IKEA cookies have this extra layer of a different kind of I don't know what it's called, frosting maybe. Like if you pull them apart, sort of like an Oreo, you pull them apart, you can see the jam, but then surrounding the jam is a ring of little tiny dots of some other flavor. I think it might be just vanilla, but it's really tasty. These are really good.
Oh yeah, no, I'm having one now, and it is quite nice.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm really enjoying these. So the next few weeks we'll be doing cookies that we purchased on our trip. You know, make sure to tune in again to find out what we're eating.
because the story, come for the cookies. Don't even bother with the story. You're good.
Well, these are some interesting beats because if you do actually watch the current version of Star Trek, you might find that these are very familiar.
I'm horrified that we were replicating something for Star Trek.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, wait, does this mean we need to put a spoiler on our show?
Well, I don't know if we need to put a spoiler on the show so much as just, I mean, some of this is
prepare to be disappointed with season one.
Like everything that we deal with. These are very familiar tropes from Star Trek. And, I think it was interesting to try to think about them all being in the same story. And two of them were in the story last week on Strange New Worlds.
Yes. So even, we were rolling out for Pike. We got no Pike.
Yeah.
We didn't get our Pride Week Pike. We did get a good Pride Week episode in episode 2, though.
Absolutely.
We got a Pride Week and a half episode out of that.
It's still Pride Month, and so we still got our little rainbows going on, and so...
I think we should keep them.
Hope everybody's having a really good Pride Month.
Yeah. A bit of a thing to talk about. Apparently, Paramount just dumped a Friday goof on everybody, and decided to announce that, among other shows on Paramount Plus, that thing you pay for to get Star Trek, they're going to probably not air the finished season 2 of Prodigy.
Wow, I know. It's amazing.
And also take season 1 off because a friend of mine says, let's burn down the Library of Alexandria for a tax write-off. So I think this is that same HBO Warner Brothers thing where they dunked Batwoman. Didn't they? Wasn't that
Oh,
the
that's
thing?
true. That's true. I mean,
Not our
yeah,
first
Batwoman just
rodeo.
got shelved as a tax write-off. Oh, it's our friend GM of the Great Bear again.
Hey
Hey,
GM.
welcome, welcome.
Yeah, we are. You're not seeing us at our best. So technologically, we're rough. But did you get in for fate chips? You may not have gotten in for fate chips. You're here for the fate chips. I know it. I'm beginning to think Paramount might not be a good thing. Yeah, it's.
Let me check
Oh,
in
I'm extra
again.
harshly robotic today. I'm gonna flip down to this.
Oh, I think yeah, it is a little bit too loud now.
Oh, is it too loud now?
Yeah, I think it's just cranked up a little bit too
You
much.
told me I was.
Well, you were, and then you started speaking more loudly.
Oh, okay. Well, why don't I back things off a little here then?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna back
Thanks
it
for
off.
letting us know, GM. It's really really good to see you here this week. Hope you're doing okay.
Yep. So what we're gonna do is we're going to, yeah, that's better. Yeah, I just had to dial the voice back because when we do pre-show, because I did a thing, I updated OBS about 30 minutes before air, so I'm never gonna learn, ever.
Well, we've been off for at least a week, and
Yeah.
is it 2 weeks? I mean, things get
Yeah,
things
we
get
dumped
kind of
2
rusty
weeks.
when you don't practice.
Yep. So what we got is we got our sad note about Prodigy. We got sad trombone about Prodigy.
I am sad about it. It's a really great show.
Because I was totally, that was the most that was Starfleet as hell. We had 2 shows. We had a show specifically aimed right down the line at kids,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it met them where they were, in my opinion. And I copy.
But I will say, it's like one of the episodes is just straight up wonderful sci-fi. The one where
the time travel.
They all get split into different, they get split into different time zones, basically, where time is moving at different speeds for all of the different characters. And that one was just a fantastic sci-fi story. For kids or not kids, it was just great.
Yeah. Video is my video buffering. Yeah, it is. It's buffering every day. It's buffering. So GM had to duck out and go to Tesco's or something.
Okay, well, thanks for dropping by. It's good to see you.
So that's a thing. I think that both of us being on the same bandwidth is probably killing it, but that's okay. We're just not gonna care. I don't care. My computer's running at 0.1 CPU. It's doing its job. It's dropped no frames.
Well, whatever that means.
Whatever that means. So, let me see. What are we gonna do? We got some story beats, right?
We do.
We do. We got some story things, and I'm gonna freaking add a text file right there, and it's gonna be read from file. And I'm gonna go get me a file. Wherever that is. Never mind. I'm not gonna do that. All right. So where do we find ourselves?
Well, as always, let's just dive right in. So I guess the first thing we need to do is to determine who is going to steal the ship and why.
Well, let's see. All right, we're gonna one of our remaining working windows, right? Is gonna be one of our remaining working windows is the engine generator. So we're gonna go here. Someday they'll give us a new thing. I'm coming over, looking at my spot, and I'm gonna ask it a question, or do we gonna just create an event to get an idea of what kind of person's gonna steal the ship, or why does the ship need to be hijacked? This is the first thing.
Yeah.
Why do we need to hijack the ship?
Or steal it, because somebody else is going to hijack it.
Yeah, someone else is going to hijack it. It doesn't say our ship, but I'm thinking it should be.
Yep.
Right off the bat, we have a new focus for hijacking, or for stealing it. We're introducing a new NPC and attached trials. So there's a trial episode too. So congratulations, we've hit all the Star Trek tropes now. So who is it? Why are we stealing the ship?
Yeah.
Because we're gonna steal the ship. There's no reason, no doubt about that. Okay. So yeah, we got. We're still on the ship. Who do you think? We're gonna introduce a new NPC.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I know. We gotta introduce somebody. Who would it be? I mean, in all the possible characters we could invite, we have an inspection, so we could fold these two into one and just be done early tonight.
I mean, is it yet another, android created by Dr. Sung?
I don't know. I don't know if Brent Spiner needs an extra paycheck from us.
I think he's just haunted every show.
So far, he's avoided lower decks, and it sure as shit ain't gonna be on Prodigy. I was gonna do. And I got some ideas.
Yeah, let me hear what you're thinking.
I'm thinking Miracle Max and Valerie.
Okay.
and there's a very specific reason, because someone said, "Oh, you should have Carol Kane on it," and I was like, "No, I'm not going to have Carol Kane on the show." But yeah, I'm gonna grab that.
Miracle Max.
Let's just copy Miracle Max over to our list of NPCs, because now we've got an NPC. And he didn't CGI super well, but he's gonna be fine. And his wife Valerie, or his coworker. Is it gonna be wife? It's gonna be a husband and wife thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's not split them up.
We really need. There she is. I mean, she's like one click away from Moogie at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, they just needed a better makeup. Okay, there we go. That's a better one for her. Just getting a good picture. Yeah, who was it almost? No, I need Valerie. The chocolate. Yeah, she's gonna cover everything in chocolate now. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna have them on board. Keep an eye on chat. I don't think anybody's chatting with us because nobody cares. Right?
Everybody's taking a summer break, I think.
Everyone's taking a summer break.
Good for you.
We're launching Architects of Fate. We're getting it out. We're getting the word out there.
Mm-hmm.
I think he would be Commodore Max.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's just gonna be that. We're just gonna make him Commodore Max and Commodore Valerie.
So why do they need to steal this ship?
Yeah, are they gonna steal the ship? Or are they gonna hijack the ship?
Well,
because I mean, we could have this all happen at the same time. We need to steal the ship.
I guess maybe we should think, what's the difference between stealing a ship and hijacking a ship?
An insider versus an outsider attack.
Okay.
In Star Trek lingo, anyway.
So, are we thinking of them as insiders or outsiders because they just showed up tonight?
They're outsiders to the crew.
Okay.
would be my thought. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm right, but what I'm thinking could
But he
happen.
is a Commodore. I mean, couldn't he just?
Well, yeah, but Picard was a captain, an admiral, and he had to F around, right?
He's retired.
Yes. He was indeed retired. So what we can do is, yeah, there's Max. Gonna group them. Okay, but they're attached trials. Okay, we're introducing people who are gonna hijack the ship.
Okay.
And they're attaching a trial. Now, I'm gonna say that they're joined to a trial, or that I'm gonna go with trial meeting, like the literal sense of the word.
I mean, like some sort of
Oh
thing you
yeah,
gotta
there's
do.
a ding ding bell happening
Yeah.
here. And what I'm gonna paste this in here though. Let me see. Okay, we're just gonna do that. I'm putting our goals over here because that's how we should roll here. I'm rolling with my goals. Okay, so yeah, I think that Max and Valerie are Commodores, right?
Well, maybe they are. That's the reason they're there. Maybe they're there for that inspection, or that's a ruse.
Oh,
Like
it's a ruse.
so they come on board and they make everybody really nervous because they're looking around to see what's dusty. All that kind of stuff.
Yep, ruse inspection. And there's something about something you'd go on trial for, like unpaid parking tickets or something.
Parking your shuttle,
Yeah, I think that was a lower decks one too, and they parked their shuttle in the ambassador compound. Here's the deal: it's not them that's on trial though. There's another trial happening, and I'm gonna generate a fake thing about what the trial's about.
Okay.
Bestow riches. Okay. All right. I think there's a trial. It's about bestowing riches, and it has to be somebody we all know.
Okay.
So who is on trial? Because I have a feeling somebody gave something away. Let's see. Cruelty pleasures. Oh God. Who is on trial? Yeah, a negative NPC. Cruelty pleasures. Audra.
Yes. The entity.
Wait. The entity?
Well, who were you thinking Audra is?
I was thinking Audra, the one that was, the one was fake and being Audra.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, Captain Picard kept calling her the entity. That entity, that sort of thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, I gotcha.
And I just thought it was such a weird word to use over and over again.
Oh yeah, because he was trying to not be gender specific. Star Trek Audra. Oh yeah, she have the pantsuit. I'm liking that Justice. She's up for parole.
Yes.
Yes, she's up for parole. It's not quite a trial, but she's up for parole.
A hearing.
A hearing. And Uh, oh God, I'm loving this already.
Oh, yeah, that was just the worst episode.
It had a lot of flaws, and we're gonna redeem it.
Mm-hmm.
No, we're not.
No, we're not. We're gonna try.
Audra. Yeah, I mean, after you dealt with Q, like, how did you get outfoxed by Audra? And I don't remember who she was supposed to actually be. Audra, imposter.
Yes.
Let me see.
Well,
Wait, they never gave her a name.
She was a con artist.
Yeah, but they never gave her a name.
Oh no, they never. Yeah, that would have been so confusing.
But oh God.
The basic thing is she was just fraud, and she was going to be, exploiting the people of the planet for her
the
gain.
Ventaxians.
Mm-hmm, yeah,
so we're oh God, yeah, she's coming up for Audra, and let me see. Ventaxians have a parole hearing. So I'm going to put Audra out here. And I think that nobody wants her paroled. And that's why we're all going to either hijack or steal a ship to make sure she stays in the ground.
What's the connection to Miracle Max?
Oh, well, Jean-Luc Picard is going to testify on her behalf.
Oh. So Jean-Luc thinks she's redeemed somehow?
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to give one of those inspirational speeches about, the best of Star Trek is to give someone a second chance.
Yeah, I think because he made enough dumbass mistakes during that whole thing. This is, I think, at the point where he's probably Commodore Picard now. Because he sticks around as captain for a while.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we're gonna go with Admiral, where he starts mentally going soft.
I mean, once he's an admiral, things just start going south, don't they?
Things do for anyone except Janeway.
Yeah.
Janeway is the only one that seems to have held on to those bars pretty.
And Kirk's warning is, don't let them promote you.
Don't let them promote you.
It's going to do crazy things to you.
You have to look at everyone you've ever had to deal with in Starfleet that's been a dude.
That's so true. So true.
Let me see. Group. Okay. I love it. We've got a parole hearing. Admiral Picard is going to go and Admiral Picard is going to go testify at the parole hearing. They stop him now. Who was on trial? Okay, whoops. Yes. Oh my God. All right. So we're all set. Ruse inspection, and their goal is to stop the parole.
Yeah, to make sure that this entity is not released.
Yeah, and are they? So basically, they're probably. Oh no, they got to be admirals then. They're old, and they're all both retired.
So I'd say, let's say they've got some kind of pass with.
Oh yeah, yeah. What's their pass with Picard? Is he a mentor and he's just too stupid?
With Picard and Audra, like they somehow know something other people don't, I guess.
Okay. What are you thinking?
Well, maybe she's an Ataxian.
Oh, what?
Maybe she is one of the people on the planet.
Oh, they were just stone stupid.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that's not
I think she was cynical enough that it wouldn't have worked.
Yeah, okay.
She was not Ventaxian herself. Data acting as an arbiter. Oh. Better. It's even better. Data and Picard are gonna go. No, just dead. No. Picard in B4.
Yes.
Because now we gotta have Spiner's tank on this.
Oh, but it's just B4, so we won't have
It's
very
just
much.
B4, so he's just gonna stand in a corner and
He
bump
doesn't. He
into shit.
doesn't get much. Doesn't get much but dialogue.
No, that's just as well. Okay, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Let me see. Do we? This is gonna be terrible. All right. So are we on the bridge? Are we where do we start the thing? Because now we've laid out all of our story beats. Now we gotta play through it. Apparently.
Yeah.
For the 15 minutes we got
Well,
left.
okay. We start out. On the no, bridge or engineering, and
Okay.
and there, the two.
Did I bring an engineering deck?
I'd say whatever set you've got, that's where we're going to start.
Okay. As with all things. Star Trek resources. Okay, I got an engineering deck. And
Okay, so there we are, and the log entry or the voiceover says that we are in the midst of a surprise inspection by these two Commodores.
oh yeah. Order send to back. Man, I actually am thinking I should probably go up to Office 360 so I have better access to things.
Oh, I see.
Well, it's supposed to be cheap. It's supposed to be free, technically.
Mm.
Plus, there's more animations and stuff. I started realizing that Google is kind of good enough, but not really great.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
It's welcome to decisions made by your university for 100. And we still wound up buying Office. Okay, so I've got Max and Admiral Valerie. Okay, they're retired, but we are extending them every courtesy.
Well, Captain Esteban just doesn't want to take any chances. We know that's true.
Yeah, extending the retired admirals. I mean, does he insult them while eating at a table? Does he start eating before they show up? Because they want to eat. They want to start eating at like 3.
Yeah, they got to get the early bird special.
And I like the idea that what they'll do is they're going to have dinner at 4, so they can steal the ship.
Yes.
I got a plan on that because they're going to convince everybody that they're doddering because they're really not. They're on the ball admirals. Let's see, where's my Captain Esteban? There we go. Has a bit of the shine on him. And then who is Kat Carson? No, she's science. Lieutenant Commander H&B. Yeah, there she is. And she has to show her true feelings at all times. So she's not thrilled about this whole mess. So she's over there. Esteban's taking him along. I'm in tow. Because there's dinner at 4. So they're doddering around. And
yeah, that's the word for what they do.
Yeah, they're playing rope-a-dope. I like the idea of subvert expectations for any old character that's clearly an old age makeup. There's gonna be some reverse aging happening. Possibly Carol Kane is held up too, or she just never. Yeah, this is who she is. So yeah, they're basically going to keep making demands for dinner. They keep changing their dietary requirements,
Uh,
and also reprogramming. Caters requires level 3 clearance
mm,
codes. And what I'm thinking of is they've asked the reprogramming to happen so many times that they finally just give them the codes.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah, this sheer annoyance.
to just be done with it.
Yeah, let's face it, it was exhausting.
It was exhausting. I think that she wants him out of her hair. Esteban doesn't want him insulted.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, just that definitely does it. At some point we've got to figure out who on the ship would want to steal it, because they've heard that Captain Picard and Data are going to help Audra.
Yeah, maybe this is like some kind of Agatha Christie thing.
Oh, this is definitely. I was headed for Agatha Christie.
Where there's just all kinds of people that are trying to accomplish the same thing, but they don't quite connect with each other.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, no. So we've got them set. And we've heard, and like subspace, we've heard about the parole hearing of Audra.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Just putting that in there because we got it all set. So I like that, and what we're gonna have to do is have a mutiny. Has to happen. And I don't know if Ensign Noob is involved. I think he is somehow.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And who would our crew? Because we've got Specialist Zeno, we got the ship's counselor, we got Dr. Lind, we got Lieutenant Edna, Kat Carson. Oh, I forgot they told each other a lot of secrets.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Who else have we got on the ship? Now we don't have anybody. Chief McJewel is still there. Trip Tucker.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The Ferengi sisters we don't need. Marcus Wallace, which I don't care about. Samuel T. Cogley will be there at the parole hearing. I'm just gonna go down on that. That's the only lawyer we got.
Let's bring back Aldo Rain.
There he is. Aldo Rain the 7th. Okay, so Aldo, why is he upset about? So he doesn't like her either. He hates Audra.
Yeah, she's evil. He has a bone to pick with evil.
All right. Anything Aldo in theory does, or he hates Audra? She know what she did.
She knows.
Oh no, he's a Ventaxian.
Oh, he could be.
I'm gonna declare he's a Ventaxian.
Okay.
And he's pissed because of what she did to his people. He made them look like real chumps. We're gonna add a thing. He's a virgin. He is pair bonded with Cliff, who I don't even remember who that is. Oh, NPC Cliff Booth. Oh, yeah. He's the 1/5 Vulcan.
Yep.
And he's been engaged to Lieutenant Aldo Rain. Engaged 14 years. To
what a couple.
Lieutenant Rain. I am so happy about that. He's a Ventaxian. Because, of course he is. Okay, so that means we're bringing in Cliff at the same time. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, we do have a cast.
They're quite a pair.
They're quite a pair. Where would they be? Where would they be setting up shop? Where would they be co-conspirating?
Well, I think
mess hall.
Yeah, I mean, they're eating some key lime pie or pecan pie or something like that.
Yeah. All right, so they're gonna be in the mess hall. Yeah, actually, there Valerie and Max are just annoying people, and so
Mm.
Noob goes off. Noob leaves. Well, I think Noob's shift is over.
Yep.
Yeah. And I think we have very strong union laws on the ship.
Well, it is a utopian future.
Yeah, we better be in a utopian future where we wouldn't need a union, but we better have one.
Hmm.
And the concept is clearly there. He was clearly a union man. So Noob comes in, and Aldo is upset at the news.
Hmm.
Um, and he also learns that it would be funnier if B4 were the presiding judge. Yes, B4 is going to be the judge because that was Data's job, and they needed a neutral but stupid party.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's why the parole hearing is happening. It's because B4. Oh God, yes, this is way better than anything I could think of. Um, and B4 will be presiding. Yeah, basically they're fairly certain that Picard might not do a lot of damage, but B4, oh yeah, B4 is going to be a problem.
I know, just like an activist judge.
Yep, B4 will be. I so love the idea that he just says, "Why is this a hammer?" or whatever he would do, and just he just keeps asking about what's a gavel and shit like that. Yeah, I'm gonna presume he never got any better. Um, this has to be stopped. So, yeah, somehow they're going to do it. All right, how do we get there? Well, we got to steal the ship. We got to hijack.
Absolutely.
And we're like an hour. We're like 3 hours away. Because that's nobody would even notice. We're just gonna hijack the ship. No one's gonna notice. It's gonna be just that. It's just gonna be that simple. Yeah. So nobody's out there talking to us. It's so sad. I don't know. Deck's out there. Manic Sparkle's there. All right, hey Manic Sparkle,
Oh wow!
calling you out, bro.
Hey.
Yeah, calling you out. Yeah, we're gonna do that. So yeah, I think he may have watched the same episode. Put her on in the background, man. Put her on in the background. Um, you guys okay? All right. So yeah, so we got this. Okay, I don't know how are we gonna steal the ship?
um.
By
Well,
chance, I happen to have level 3 command codes now.
yeah. I mean, I think that's just a matter of doing that. You just kind of.
So what are they gonna do? Are they gonna persuade me? Am I gonna be persuaded by this? I'm looking forward to rolling dice.
Oh, you mean noob?
Yeah, how am I gonna be?
The way I'm thinking is it's just like it just happens, and nobody's really trying to persuade you to get in on it. They're
Yeah,
just act,
we're just
they're all acting on impulse. You know,
we're just so damn ready to take over the ship
I mean,
every 5 minutes.
it happens all the time.
Yeah. Dad leaves the keys in the car, and we're set. So I'm gonna let me see. Let's do yeah, cause we're about what? Yeah, we're not far from being over. We got a really thin plot. Let's stretch this out into a season.
Yeah, we resolve everything,
We wrap this up.
yeah, we wrap everything up. We don't leave any threads hanging.
Well, we do leave openings for the future, but no, you don't need them. We did a couple that could have been part twos. So we gotta steal the ship. I think Noob's like, I'm in. And I think it's because what I mean it is basically because that person is just too dangerous to be left alone.
Mm-hmm.
And so what I'd like to do is we gotta heist. So we gotta build our army.
Yeah.
All right. So I want to build our team.
Yeah. We got a heist.
Yeah, we're gonna do a heist.
You son of a bitch! I'm in.
Yeah, I need to find somebody. So who else is ready to go heisting?
Well, Aldo and Cliff, I believe they're right on board.
Oh, they're on board.
Yeah.
I think we need to see if Jot has try something new in his horoscope.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be my thought anyway. We're in the transporter room, that's for damn sure. And then let's go find Jot. Progenitor Becky, I do love her. Yeah, Chief Jot is gonna be in on it. Well, we can get Cat later. Yeah, Chief Jot. We need to figure out what would bring. Tell Jot the news.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And let's see. Does Jot have what's his horoscope today? Do you think? So he's got a horoscope issue.
Let's see. Are we using something to generate horoscopes?
Yeah, we do now. Let me see. Yeah.
So we just generate a horoscope and see what he's going to do.
Yep, it needs to be random horoscope generator.
Mm-hmm.
Online horoscope, get your birth chart. I don't want that. I just want bullshit. Horoscope, ABiz, China. Sure.
Exactly what I was expecting.
Yep, bullshit. It should be bullshit horoscope generator. Because these are actually serious ones. Here's your stupid horoscope made by a smart AI. Okay. Funny random horoscope. And glossy news. Okay. Oh my god. Now these are all too long.
Yeah, we really need something that's just pithy and short.
I need this. I need this as the random horoscope generator. Dude, that's just telling me that it exists. I don't need that. I need... Alright, here. Yeah, I like this one. Right, it's the shortest one there. You will reach new heights of banality today. Oh, that might be even better. Yes, I like this new horoscope. It is the dumbest looking thing I've ever seen. And we will read it into the record. Let me see. Where is it? Paste without formatting. And you'll reach new heights of banality today. You have a gay sibling. Shh. You'll find it the first place you look for it. You will inadvertently shoplift several times this week. Being slow to anger is one thing, but taking the scenic route to martyrdom is another. It's only human to get mad once in a while, and you don't need to Hulk out because you refuse to buy that many pairs of pants. Which part of that do you want? Because I think
Boy, it just sounds like a bunch of mess, you know?
it's a mess, which is what it should be. It's Pride Week, so so we're gonna leave the gay sibling in, and I think I'm gonna do the slow to anger thing. You have a gay sibling. He does not know who the gay sibling is.
Yeah, perhaps he doesn't even know he has a
or
sibling at all.
or even that you have a sibling. Look at that! I just wrote a horoscope. All right, that's gonna throw him. You'll reach new heights of banality today. Well, what's more banal than just fucking stealing the starship? Right?
Yes.
I'm gonna get rid of the Hulk thing. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. So he doesn't know he has a sibling, let alone a gay one. Chief John was an only child, and that has to go to his dust.
After all this time thinking you're an only child, this would be crazy.
This would force me to sad losery horoscope, only child. I am putting all that crap in there. So let me see. Yeah, horoscope. You'll reach. So he's just read this. We're gonna have to convince him, I think.
Yeah.
That what's more, he's reading the horoscope. He's probably broken up about it, or he's concerned now.
This sibling thing. I mean that would disrupt someone's day.
Well, he'd also have to have a talk with his parents. He's blown away by the siblings, so he's probably very eager to, would it just happen that the sibling might be, the sibling could be at the trial. I'll bet if they had a sibling, it'll be a lawyer. So I'm gonna see if I can say, well, maybe your sibling is a lawyer.
I know.
At this trial.
Maybe they're representing Audra.
Maybe they're representing Audra, which would be terrible. Oh, I almost think Picard would do it. Let's see, my guess is I also lost my D20 overlay.
Or, the lawyer sibling could be, representing the side that's trying to stop the, release.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I also lost my dice roller overlay. So there's a whole pile of stuff that just freaking up and vanished, man. I'm sure that I must have just hit. Wait, there's a thing called Research Duo with Rufus. I'm gonna look at this other one.
Okay.
How about Main Duo with Rufus?
What?
I had a template that was set for research purposes. I was wondering why I had one called Research Duo, and that was the one I was using. So now it's all back.
Oh, okay.
So I'm all better.
Well, that's great.
Yeah, I'm much happier now. My whole life is
right with the world.
Incredibly better. Okay, so he's blown away by the sibling thing. I rolled like shitty, so I don't know if his Jot's on board. I don't think Jot's going to help us. And I don't know what you use to security, because I don't know what else would be. Command and presence. Thank you very much, Modifius, for giving us a unique way of mashing together things that don't quite work. But it's fast. It runs. So yeah, so we've got no successes. So he is probably more interested in figuring out how to deal with um the sibling.
Mm-hmm.
So should we try a different tactic with him to get his mind off of it, or maybe something that would let us have another bite at that, or do we just want to go and
Well, here um this may be how it would work in the other. Maybe everybody is trying to steal the ship, and once it happens, maybe he's going to hijack it and bring it back.
oh, he's gonna hijack the ship too?
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
But take once the heist happens and everybody steals the ship,
yes.
maybe he figures out a way to hijack and get and bring it back.
Okay.
So we never really get there.
Oh God.
It's like we just sort of maybe,
Oh, I like the idea. I absolutely love the idea that way this is gonna end. Okay, yes. Because we have 10 minutes.
I mean, it's like it is just the most non it's just like a nothing kind of episode.
Yeah, amazing, isn't it? That the stealing a ship and everything, because we could advance all characters 0.
And
That would never happen in a real show.
I think what would be really funny too is that if it really gets played up for like suspense and drama, and there are like all these close calls when the heist is happening, it almost doesn't happen, and they keep getting lucky with things going their way in terms of the heist, and then Jot just basically you know takes the wheel. Oh no, you could use the transporter. Like he could beam them all into the brig.
Okay, that's a thought.
Yeah.
He's not gonna help now, but we still gotta look around to see who else can we put on our team now.
Oh, let's see.
We're gonna try and get Dame Edna, Lieutenant Edna into this.
Oh, I think that'd be fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is she in on it?
H and B.
And H and B together?
Yeah. Yeah, I think H and B is just such a donkey on the edge or whatever.
Well, I'm gonna find them both on the bridge.
Yeah.
Because that seems to be where Edna is. A lot. We'll do a side bridge. No, let's do the back bridge. Copy. Yeah, this is when we had the old days when we had a comms officer.
Yep.
Yeah, it happens to be whoever's near the phone just picks it up. That's how we're doing things in this century.
Whoever's closest to the phone is just gonna, answer.
Yeah, so her and H and B are in the back. I'm gonna actually throw another character up, who could be, I think Chief McJewel he's gonna be steering the ship today.
Oh, yep, there he is.
So we're gonna put him there.
Yeah, he thinks this is like a righteous cause. He's gonna do some almost Bible quoting.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking, should I just try and take over the ship right now and transfer command codes?
Mm-hmm.
Try and use command codes to give, who is it that needs it? Aldo.
Mm-hmm. Well, are the Commodores,
No, they're doing their own thing.
Okay.
No, the admirals. Would you mind getting me more drink?
Oh, sure. Oh, I see. It's just right there on the counter.
Oh yeah, I'm not messing. Here, I'll move my pills. There you go.
Yeah, move the pills.
Good God, that's scary.
Just makes you wonder what people are thinking while they're listening to this.
I'm a cat. I don't like taking pills. They have to be thoroughly dipped in alcohol.
Yeah, one of those types.
Yep. Spoonful with sugar or a shot full of whiskey. Either one. So yeah, I'm gonna try and give them control of the command codes. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll against my operation skill.
Okay.
And we're gonna see if I can surreptitiously just slide into ops next to Chief McJules.
Okay. Is the dice roller gonna work?
It did just before once I figured out where I was. Yeah.
Okay. Everybody, make sure you're watching. This is one of our best effects.
A 16 and a 20.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, it was a
So
critical,
good.
two critical failures, or a critical failure. So that was good. That was helpful. Let me see, do I have... Oh, I don't have any special effect. I thought I had a... Thought I had my little tokens here for special effects. No, great. Oh well. We will work it out later. Yeah, I think that this is going to count as a critical failure. Lamb shanks will just come up and poop. Alright, yep, so I legit did get a complication, which means I've either locked myself out or I've been caught. You know, it's like I've blown it to the point where I couldn't unlock anything. And at this, so we're set for that. I think so. The rest of the crew catches me doing this.
Okay. Yep.
This is my thought. The crew catches me. And do I make an inspirational speech of some sort? And does Greg get water? Apparently the dogs are asking for water.
Okay, they want to drink.
Well, you're
as
just
well.
full of drinks today. You're bartender.
Oh,
I believe that your chess panel does have the ability to dispense drinks.
Oh, that's true. That was one of my favorite parts of that movie.
Yep. And it drank. It had a drinking problem. You had a drinking problem during that movie.
Well, times were tough.
Times where it was a more innocent time when a robot could just knock back bourbon.
Yeah.
With the cook.
After making it.
Yes.
Cookie.
Oh my God.
Hey, that was like
that was the original Cookie track. We might just put him up as a mascot. Just for the people. So yeah, the bridge crew catches me. I'm gonna try and inspirational speech my way out of this.
You think it's I
got an 11.
That one too.
I got an 11 in fast talking.
Oh yeah.
And also the complication range is gonna go up a little. Let me see. Where's my thing? All right, gonna throw some dice. I got a 13 and 11. Okay, I only got one success.
Okay.
Which is, they're at least not gonna kill me on sight.
All right.
Who would be the most likely of the three to be persuaded to go mess up Audra, prevent Audra from getting away? Escaping. Who would be the most likely to have a beef with Audra? And I'm thinking it's Edna myself.
Oh, sure. I bet they have history. They go way back,
Hair versus hair. Lieutenant Marquise is okay with a little bit of stealing. Actually, we should have left that in the horoscope. That you'll shoplift a lot because that's the equivalent of just stealing.
Mm-hmm.
We could have done it. I took it out. Oops. She's okay with a little bit of theft. We're gonna try and so basically we're just gonna go while everybody's at dinner at 4 o'clock. Because it's almost 4 o'clock. It's almost time for dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the captain's trying to call everybody down to have dinner. with the admirals. Yeah, so he's after the 4 p.m. Let me see, where's my... It's gonna make you that. There, that's my complication. There. There, it's adorable.
That is cute.
So yeah, he calls
Tiny,
it
tiny little
tiny
lamb
little,
shanks.
little poops. It's like he's just pooping capers. So we've got so Esteban does that. At this point, Valerie and Max put their plan into action.
Okay.
Because we're gonna try and steal the ship at the same time they do.
Yes.
And I like the idea that we'll just break the ship.
It's like all this simultaneous theft attempt.
Yeah, it just overwhelms the ship.
It overwhelms. The ship gets really sad.
Yes, they're gonna do. Where are they gonna try and launch their takeover from? And I'm thinking it would be funny if it were. We could put them on the auxiliary bridge.
Yeah.
Okay, let's pretend this is the auxiliary bridge. Yeah, that looks auxiliary enough.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at it. Very compact, tight.
But it's not the size of a sound stage. Order send to back, send, come on, send to back, thank you. This is... So there's the emergency bridge, and they're Max and Valerie are gonna go down there.
Mm-hmm.
And who's left that would be down there? I mean, it could be Jot, for all we know. I mean, I don't know who else would.
You mean down in the auxiliary bridge?
Yeah, somebody's got to kind of man it or staff it.
Well, we haven't.
But we could put Zeno in there. What?
We haven't put H and B anywhere, right?
She's been in 3 scenes, bro.
Oh.
You know, it's well, who would? Because Kat could be down there.
Okay.
The ship's conductor.
I'm just trying to make sure that everybody who wanted to steal the ship
has an opportunity.
Is getting access.
Yeah, I think that well, we have a couple. We have, unless you want, Dr. Lind or something, or Zeno to be down there, but I think that he's more just for butts of jokes. Where am I at? Here's that, and Lynn, Kat's on duty to get her time in. See, they're hijacking the ship. So they're gonna attempt to hijack the ship. And how are they gonna deal with Kat? Are they just gonna put her in the ground with a phaser, or are they gonna talk their way out of it, or say, "Oh, you're missing dinner"?
It seems, yeah, they just sort of maybe trick her into leaving.
Any ideas?
Oh, what could they do? Oh,
here, let me see if I can. I'm gonna create an event.
Okay.
Return illness.
Oh.
Yeah, I love it.
Maybe Valerie slipped something into her coffee.
Oh, okay. Or this would be even funnier. She slips something into her coffee. She brings her cookies.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, let's go with our cookie theme.
With uh, yeah, Val. Where are we? Val brings her cookies with. We need just a random Star Trek name. Uh, with well, too much baking soda. Yeah. So basically, it's there's too much baking soda in the cookies, and it triggers Cat's well-known Darzapans syndrome
Yes.
or Dapperzan's syndrome,
hmm
and Cat leaves uh, for sick bay because
Yeah, she
that's
I've got to go see Dr.
you
Lynn.
gotta go see Dr. Lynn uh, um, before she springs a leak. We don't know what it does, but it means she's got to leave the bridge in a hurry.
Mm.
So she does that. Cat's well-known Tarzan syndrome. Now we know what to do because admirals are sneaky. They've studied the crew manifest, and they know what they're doing. Yeah. So they're gonna try and because we're over time. So what I'm gonna say is, admirals try code override. And bridge crew tries code override. And then Esteban gets a note. Gets a text.
He gets a text.
He gets a text because really, literally, if people are using command codes where they shouldn't be, you should simply get an alert.
And it's something like the ship is under attack.
Yeah, the ship's being hijacked again.
Again.
Somebody's again trying to steal or hijack the
is
ship.
He just gonna say contact Starfleet?
He's just gonna call Starfleet. He's gonna call Starfleet for a reboot, for a systems reboot.
Maybe try turning it on and off.
Yeah. Ship locks up from too many bad code attempts. Because we do it, we all do it, and we all misheard. Oh, yes, here we go. I love it. I'm doing this. I love it. Reprogramming requires level 3 clearance codes. They give the codes. However, they and noob mishear the click language in the code. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Because I think Omar's always threatening to say, I'm going to do click language and make them, so they don't have a good idea of the code. And actually, that's the other bit is complication. And then the codes are bad. And I'm going to put that down here. Yeah, it gets a text, and the ship is locked. Yeah, so the ship just grinds to a halt, and
Yeah, it'd be fun. You see it from the
Yeah, the
outside.
ship grinds to a halt. Ship shudders to a halt. Um, and I think Esteban calls Starfleet technical support to unlock the account. And their response is, not again. And that's our show. I feel that they end the show there. We are clearly not making it in time for the trial.
Oh, this is funny. Like we don't even ever get to see before
And we
Picard.
never get to see before Picard. This is the
Perfect.
cheapest episode ever.
Perfect.
Hey, ladies, lords and ladies of fate, I really hope that anyone who is watching or listening in had a little bit of a laugh with us on that. We've had, this is a hell of a season opener.
You know,
This is
I
the
was just about to say that myself.
we have opened the season.
Did we honestly lead with this one?
Did we honestly lead with it? Yeah, I know. I've gotta figure out how to get my mouth to work better. It seems that's a challenge, but okay, we're gonna go with it. You at least got a flashy badge.
I got a flashy badge.
You got a flashy badge, and what I'm gonna say is, hey, lords and ladies of fate, thank you so much. Or lords and ladies, gosh darn it,
Architects
of fate. Hey, architects, and I've been told somebody wrote to me just before we started, and they said that they really like the new title. I think
really
it was
good.
because there was a chance to tighten it up a little, make it a
I
little.
think the logo is
Yeah,
awesome.
the logo's awesome. I think I forgot who did this. Darn it. I don't want to misquote it because I don't want to insult the wrong person. I want to insult the right person. But yeah, hey everybody, hey Architects of Fate. If you enjoyed the shenanigans, and especially if you didn't, because there's way better shenanigans on other parts of our channel. Right now we're still in our hiatus week, so we're going to be off on Sunday, and Monday we'll be back with Star Trek, Bajor Rising, I believe, because hopefully we'll be back up to a full staff. I think that'll be and then hey, join the Discord and take a look at what we have coming. There'll be announcements about our new schedule, and also we should be getting back. And actually, there's talk of a new D&D game coming up on Wednesdays. A couple new D&D games coming up on Wednesday. We should also be getting back to Aliens and I forget what else, Rifts. So, folks, I really appreciate your time and. I don't think we're gonna do a raid because I don't quite know how to do it. I don't have the heart to do it right now.
Well, we just had so many tech problems.
Yeah,
All I can say is, folks, things are going to get better. They always do.
they always do. We're picking up followers too. We're generating followers.
Excellent. I mean, make sure you show up next week and see what kind of cookies we brought home from Minneapolis.
Oh God, yes. All right. Hey, thanks everybody.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Bum, bum, bum.